Good morning, beautiful souls. It's me, Christy, and I am here to pop on and give you a little bit of information and tips that might help you for your health. Now, what am I talking about? So, a lot of you know me, and I've been on a health kick for a while, and it's actually not even a kick, it's like a lifestyle that I have adhered to for probably 30 years. And not really for any other reason than I knew things in our food systems were wrong. There was just this innate knowing that something was wrong. And especially 30 years ago, when I found out Bill Gates was hoarding seeds, I was like, why is this computer guy like hoarding seeds? Obviously, that came to mind because my career has been a chef. However, what I'm here to talk to you about today is inflammation. Yeah, inflammation. So this week on Tuesday, I had to go to the doctor because my shoulder was jacked up and it's been getting progressively worse. Now, I've never really had shoulder problems. I'm also right handed, so it's my left shoulder that was really severely inflamed. Now, of course, I'm 53, so I keep in mind that, 53 years of wear and tear on my body, of course, something is going to eventually start to break down. Normally, I have a very, 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 very clean diet just by choice. I just simply feel better when I eat very clean. However, since I've been back into the chefing world, I've been exposed to all kinds of foods, which I had mentioned a few weeks ago about doing another raw fast here on the beginning of the first to detox my body. Well, here's another good reason why. So, upon going to the doctor, having a huge discussion with her, it was actually really quite funny. So, I literally paid to go to the doctor to have her write down exactly what I said, and my diagnosis for myself was spot on. Yeah. So I paid the doctor to write down my diagnosis, and it was accurate. So most likely your intuition knows exactly what's right for you. So upon speaking with her, I had some extreme inflammation and some swollen muscles, knots, and things clear from the base of the occiput all the way down to the bottom of the scapula. So the entire trapezius, most of the latissimus dorsi, the scalenes, deltoid, my bicep, everything. Okay. So, anyway, I was speaking to her about my personal awareness of foods. And it started with I had told her that someone had suggested to me a mustard pack would assist in reducing the inflammation. And I thought that was very interesting. So I tried it because I had done that with my children and myself for congestion in the chest when they were sick. But I didn't think about it being an anti inflammatory in the muscles. I mean, it should have clicked, but it did not, nonetheless. So I had done this mustard pack and it worked. And so I expressed this to the doctor. I also explained to her that I took a Epsom salts bath with black pepper oil and cypress oil and Epsom salts because those also are anti-inflammatory. The first thing she said was, "That's fabulous. The mustard really does work." So, if you have inflammation, just get I think it's the what was the name brand? It's the one that's been around forever. Coleman's mustard. Okay, the dry mustard. You literally just take a little bit and you make a paste and you put it on. And it burns at first. However, very quickly afterwards, the pain from the inflammation subsides, and so does the sting. So it's really totally worth it. And black pepper oil, you can get that at any natural food store in the or a regular grocery store in the natural food section where they have essential oils. Okay, you want to get the pure essential oil, and you need to put the black pepper oil if you're going to put it on your skin in a carrier oil because it will burn you. It is hot. Okay, it's got the I'm not going to say this right, I don't think. Caspian's I think I said, well, you know what I'm talking about, the oils from peppers. Anyway, the conversation with the doctor continued about nutrition and the fact that most of the time I'm vegetarian or vegan and I don't eat processed food ever. So now that I've been back in the kitchen, we have a meal together. Like we cook together in the middle of the shift. One of the chefs cooks a meal and everybody eats. Okay. It's just the way it is in the kitchen. So you eat whatever somebody makes. And I literally have had white pasta, breads, which are white flours. I have had pork, bacon. I've had chicken. And so I've eaten things that I don't normally eat. Now, the processed foods, the pastas and things, again, those things are, they cause inflammation, right? They're refined, there's no nutrients in them. The white in flour, sugar, salt, pasta, rice, all of the nutrients have been stripped away and those things have been bleached. So you're eating bleached foods. Anyway, those do cause inflammation. So I expressed to the doctor that I had noticed that in the last month that I had been working there, that I have been eating things that I'm pretty sure caused inflammation. And she absolutely agreed with me. I love New Mexico. I swear to you. So this lady was so fabulous. She understood that I don't take pills. I am all about holistic and natural. She didn't try and force me to take any pills. She didn't try and get me to take any exams, tests. She listened to me for the first time. So I tell you, these outback people in Arizona and New Mexico are cool because they listen to the patients, because the patient typically knows what's wrong. They just need the doctor to confirm it. The difference between a doctor and yourself is an educated guess. Okay, seriously. So it's very, very important that you listen to your body. So again, I'm on here because I want to speak to you about inflammation. I am a person who does not ever have health issues, ever. I never get sick. And even when I feel like I'm going to get a little twinge of a sore throat, I eat like an inch of raw ginger and I eat like 3 cloves of garlic and I chew it up and it's peppery and hot and it's awful. However, it makes you well. So I continually am eating my wellness. I don't take medicine. I eat my medicine daily. The other thing that I noticed about being back in the industry and working in a kitchen and my nutrition is that I am not cooking at home as much. Obviously, because I am at work. And then when I get home, I can bring home food with me. So I can make a flatbread pizza or whatever. Again, white, right? So I have committed to I can't do that because the doctor agreed with me that all of those things cause inflammation. Now remember, I am a purist in my nutrition. I started that job on the 18th. So it's been a month now, a little over a month, 5 weeks since my nutrition changed. And I already had an issue with inflammation in an area of my body that of course, I have like knots like everybody else. However, in all of my years of chefing, I've never had an issue with my shoulder. And 5 weeks after having a pure, clean vegan nutrition for several years, 5 weeks in, and I'm eating processed food, and inflammation is happening. So if it happens to me and I eat so clean, could you just imagine what your body is screaming at you, saying, please take these foods out of my life because they cause inflammation? So I just wanted to pop on here and talk to everyone about nutrition and inflammation. I'm not eating as many leafy greens. I literally normally eat nothing mostly but fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds. I know that doesn't sound very exciting, but you would be amazed. I can give you a cheesecake recipe that is out of this world, and it's literally made with cashews and pine nuts, okay? So you could eat things that you never thought of if you just took the time. And it's really important for yourself to invest in your well being. A lot of you might say, oh, well, I just want to eat this and I don't care. You say, I don't care until you're suffering and pain, and then you need something to relieve the pain. And by that point, you're asking the doctor for drugs. And that costs you money and it shortens your life and it messes up your other organs. Is that really how you want to play this out the last 30 years or so of your life? So, check in with your nutrition. It's not always easy to change your diet. If you're a picky eater, you have to make a choice of whether you're going to be picky and suffer or if you're going to absolutely make a positive choice and change and be very strict and disciplined with yourself for your well-being. Otherwise, you're going to suffer. And this is really crucial to me. I mean, it only took me 5 weeks to realize, holy cow, my nutrition is changing. Of course, I'm doing something repetitive and I'm 53, but I've never had problems. And I've been in my career for 40 years now. Stepped away for 5 and now I'm back in it briefly. The stress level of the kitchen, not necessarily the job itself, but dealing with the toxic dynamics of a kitchen. So the stress, in addition to the foods that cause inflammation, tear up your body. So I'm asking you to please, if you really want to be well, take your health serious, take your nutrition serious, stop eating refined processed foods, make the time, schedule time to cook for yourself. Otherwise, you're going to end up falling apart. So I'm sending you much love and light. Drink your water. Remember, drink a ton of water. And also, you hear average people drink about 4 to 6 glasses a day. I usually drink 6 32-ounce things of water a day. And yes, I'm 53. Yes, I have wrinkles. However, you can see that it really does make a difference in your skin. You could tell by my lip right here, I'm a little dehydrated. However, water, drink your water, and you need to eat your leafy greens, your kale. I am a huge kale fan. Your kale, your spinach, your collards, your turnip greens, your mustard greens. They have chloroform in them. It's very good for you. Your nutrition is really super important. The only person that can take care of that for you is you. So I ask you to take charge of yourself and your life and your nutrition and be stronger than your cravings. All right, guys, much love. Peace. As it is above, is below. As it is within, is without. And remember, that means that whatever struggles you're having inside are mirrored on your outside world. So the struggle with the nutrition in my shoulder, the nutrition and struggling affected my outside world, which is my shoulder. So until soon, guys, peace.